So this week I've got a listen recommendation. Now, this podcast per se is not going to flourish because I'm recommending it, because it's Trevor Noah's What Now. What I'd like you to listen to, and what I found interesting over the past several months, he first had Sam Altman, and that was at a time when he had just been removed as CEO of OpenAI and then kind of being brought back in. And so, Sam Altman's version of AI and where it's going in the world today and why it's so important to him. Then he had Tristan Harris, who is a tech ethicist that he calls himself and runs a center for humane technology. And he's the one who you might have seen the Netflix documentary, The Social Dilemma, which really made us aware of how scary a place this can actually be when you kind of figure out what AI is doing and how the algorithms are reeling you in. And then later, he also had the vice chairman of Microsoft talk about more from a corporate standpoint, where is AI going in this world, why we don't need to worry about it, why it's all for our good, and all of that. But I think three very different perspectives, and it's worth a listen in the context of. And I think today you can't afford to not be curious about AI. So here's a shout out to good old Trevor and his three guests on AI. We've got a book today.
Yeah, at some point I'll start recommending some anime or something, hopefully. But I have another book this time, and it's called The Nutmeg Curse, Parables for a Planet in Crisis by Amitav Ghosh. Amitav Ghosh is also someone we are hoping to have as a guest at some point to really talk us through some of his climate writing. But the reason I particularly like this book, and it's very well appreciated in climate circles especially, is because it makes us really think about the systems that got us here, than to say, hey, the planet is warming, let us all lose our minds and let us all go crazy about it, but to really think about what happened over the last few hundred years. And it's just a few hundred years, by the way, maybe less than that, which have brought us to this point. And to really think about the fact that change is not difficult, it just needs intention. And that intention, I feel this book is great for setting and is kind of really amazing in terms of how he tells the story as well. So that's my recommendation.
Nice, lovely. So, thank you for listening, watching to Small Talk, Work, Play, Build. Remember, click subscribe, like, leave your comments, leave your questions. Would love to know how you are dealing with the AI all around you. And see you next week. Bye.
Bye.